Tinubu, 70, has dismissed public worries about his health, saying that the job of the president requires more intelligence than physical strength. Presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC) Bola Tinubu was dozed into a nap on Saturday during a meeting with the Emir of Gombe, Abubakar Shehu Abubakar, in what could further suggest frailty of his health. Mr. Tinubu was in Gombe primarily to attend the wedding of Musbau Inuwa Yaya, son of the governor Mohammed Inuwa Yaya. He then stopped by he stopped by for a brief homage and political meeting at the Emir's palace, accompanied by political bigwigs that included Senate President Ahmad Lawal and Federal Capital Secretary Boss Mustafa. Sources on the trip told People's Gazette Mr. Tinubu and his allies were at the palace to seek support of the top northern monarch for his 2023 presidential ambition. As the meeting got underway, Mr. Tinubu was captured sleeping while Mr. Lawal was holding the microphone addressing attendees at the emir's living room. It was not immediately clear why Mr. Tinubu dozed off, but speculations arrived on social media about the development, with critics saying it marked another evidence of his weakness, while his supporters said he was barely meditating. Wow, meditating? A spokesman for Mr. Tinubu's campaign did not immediately return a request seeking comments about the matter. What do you expect him to say? Which comes as opposition intensifies claims that the ruling party's presidential candidate has been battling serious health challenges. Mr. Tinubu, 70, has been seen making incoherent remarks or tripping over a public in recent months. He has, however, dismissed public worries about his condition, saying that the job of president requires more intelligence than physical strength. We have recently deactivated. Okay, um, that is what he's saying. What have they recently deactivated? Okay, they don't want people to understand what is happening, or the party doesn't want people to know what is going on. I think some days ago they came out and fired Peter Obi for making making mockery of his health on I think on one of the interviews that he granted. They said many things. Well, they told us that he was meditating. Let them continue. The problem is that at the end of the day, those who did not even buy will begin to share from anything that comes out at the end of the day. Okay, what is wrong about him sleeping? Really? So if he goes to meeting to represent the country, he will sleep. He now tell us it does not matter. Well, maybe he was tired. Do you know how many hours he has been flying? Who said now? Who doesn't fall asleep in an unusual place, in that critical place? You see them? You are really sick. Just hear your useless self. You went to be traditional ruler and ended up turning the emir's chamber to a bedroom. Well, would you hire an applicant who sleeps at a job interview? Don't you know he's being interviewed for the topmost job? See them? Evil people, eh? They would defend and defend and defend and defend. Well, people are very wicked. Why are you pushing this man to his grave? No, they're not pushing him. I don't think anybody's even forcing Tinubu, because his belief he's been working towards this presidency for a very long time, and since that's what he wants, a lot of people around him will help him to project it. So to me, I don't know, nobody can push him. Where people care. Now the old man they push and start himself with Emilio. Exactly. Yes, no, nobody's pushing him. Nobody's pushing him. You think anybody will just go and tell him now, oh, don't contest, don't do this? Ah, no, he will not even hear. Myself, son to Tinubu on public transport several times, used to fall asleep. Baba is human. Mortar can briefly slip off even at the floor of National Assembly. Lecture hall, people can fall asleep or slip off. Nothing unusual. Anyway, Baba na public figure. Anything about him is special. God lets me be recognized. Unlike some people, Papa, even in their streets, no one recognizes them, but they have a integrity all over the place. No one, everybody must not be known. That is just it. Everybody must not be known. Bros, so you encourage him to sleep anyway, and anyhow, at least they have not come to say it was doctor that he was not sleeping. But since his media team has not even responded, because we know that they are going to come up with something, but it's a entourage, say Erukus are the ones defending him. Tomorrow he will fall asleep or sleep off while asked to act on deliberate matter. You be careful the way you sleep in public transport, because you might one day end up in a bush without knowing how you got there. If you had allowed Professor Shibaju, all this embarrassment wouldn't say come. How can Tinubu sleep in the palace? Kilode, abi the guy know when he. I just dey ask o, Baba, go rest. This game na for strength. For where he has started o. Yoruba go say ọ̀lẹ̀lẹ̀ tó bá ti wọnú ẹ̀kọ́ kò jáde mọ́. He has already put his leg in the plow. He can't go back. So his supporters or whatever, they must manage him until after election. Well, Tinubu has to be forgotten. People who are pushing this into this presidency, all of them will be put to shame very soon. And I don't see him sleeping when he was supposed to be awake. Don't worry, he will soon snore in the middle of the campaigns. Old man, go and rest. You said no, look at how you are disgracing. Now look at how you are disgracing yourself and family everywhere. Okay, everywhere you go, you disgrace yourself. 86 years old man. He's not 16 years old. Tinubu is 89. Should be playing with his grandchildren. This is that one is not an issue. Even a young guy as lively as a feeble falls asleep anytime, anywhere, when exhausted too. It is the call of nature. Please, if you have anything to tell us, you do. Not this one. Stop this your tribal sentiment. It will not help you. Tinubu will not put food on your table. If Nigeria is destroyed today, the youth will suffer it most, and APC or Tinubu will not be blamed. Forget about tribe and religion. 86-year-old man with a Muslim can never lead well in an advanced world of today. If I'm his son, I will never allow him into this punishment. Nigeria politics that is tough than WWF. I wonder if the papa will survive during campaign, except if he will be taken on a wheelchair, because the chairman alone, the campaign alone, is like a bull fight. Okay. You don't want his son to be president's son. Now what for these people? You want him to say, Father, don't go and contest, so that he will not be president's son, or the daughter will not be president's daughter, or you don't want his wife to be first lady. You guys are joking that he should not go. No, you don't go finish.